Hey guys, so this quick lecture is on the archetypical hero. Now, while the Gilgamesh lecture is more detailed, this is a quick video to teach you about archetypes, and more specifically, the hero archetype, which is what our second unit is based on. So let's go ahead and get started. So, the archetypical hero, and I ask you one critical question. What do Luke Skywalker, Simba, King Arthur, Moses, and William Wallace all have in common? And maybe let's throw in a little Harry Potter in there as well. All right, so the archetype was developed by Carl Jung and Joseph Campbell. These were two very smart young men. Of course, they're not young in that picture, but you get what I'm saying. And so they believed that there was a personal and collective unconsciousness that derived in every single person. So regardless of what culture you came from, you still had a universal pattern, images, situations, and symbols that was found in our mythology, that was found in our art, our religions, our dreams, and across all the cultures of the world. And they came up with the idea of the archetype. The archetype is a recurring pattern in literature. It's where you have basic plots, characters, symbols, images, and ideas that reoccur in literature and in our everyday culture, regardless of what culture you are. So basically around the world. So, and then in this unit, we're going to be talking about the archetypical hero, or what's better known as the hero's quest. The archetypical hero is better known as the hero's quest. And these are the 9 basic functions of the archetypical hero trait. Meaning, regardless of what you read, you're going to have these 9 principles. Now, with the actual monomyth, there are 12. But initially, I want you to look at the 9. And now let's go over them. First, you have the unusual birth. Every single archetypical hero always has an unusual birth. Luke Skywalker was born while his mother actually died. Luke was with his aunt and uncle. Simba was born a prince. Moses was put in a basket. King Arthur was in danger from Uther Pendergrass rivals. Secondly, every hero leaves their family for whatever reason, either because they all died or they're forced or compelled to. You see right here, Simba left home because of Mufasa dying. So sad. The third one, there's always a traumatic event. If you've ever watched Braveheart, William Wallace, when he saw his wife being killed, that tipped him over the edge. Luke's aunt and uncle's death. He told Obi-Wan Kenobi there was nothing left for him in his town. He was ready to go to Alderaan. Simba, when he fights Nala, he realizes that he needs to go back and avenge his father's death. Every hero has a special weapon. Iron Man had one. Luke's lightsaber. Some of you might say, well, Luke's lightsaber is not really special, but yes, it is, because only those who are one with the Force can yield the power of the lightsaber. Supernatural help. Every single hero gets supernatural help. Obi-Wan Kenobi got it. Obi-Wan Kenobi gave Luke help when he was attacked by the little monsters. Rafiki and Mufasa gave Simba help when he needed it the most. Every hero has to prove himself. Wallace had to prove himself to his men. Luke proved himself to Darth Vader. Gilgamesh proves himself, as you're going to read. The journey and the unhealable wound. Every hero has to journey to a hell-like place, and he must suffer a wound from encountering that evil. Simba did it when he fought Scar in the fire pit. Luke and Darth Vader fought in that pit. So it's symbolically a place where only the hero can go. In the Harry Potter series, he actually goes to Voldemort's grave site where his father is buried. Nobody else could go there. That place was meant for him and Harry. Every hero has atonement with their father. Either they redeem their father's evil deeds, i.e. Luke redeemed the deeds of Anakin, aka Darth Vader, or they atone and they reconcile and forgive their father. And then lastly, the Apotheosis. This is where the hero is spiritually rewarded. Now, this reward can be either emotional, spiritual, or physical, but it is some type of reward, and the hero can't return home without this reward. So, those are the 9 basic archetypes of a hero. Now, on the next video, which is going to be about the monomyth or the hero's journey, there are actual 12 steps that a hero must go through to finish and complete his step. And just like the archetype, they're the same regardless of what culture you go through. How do you learn from the monomyth and the archetype heroes? You learn from it by being able to analyze the cultural context, meaning in the reading, what can I learn about that culture? So make sure you, if you have any questions, make sure you put them in the comment box below, and be sure to rate and subscribe. See you later.